Hey YouTube, how you doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Today I'm going to be showing off some pipes I made from kits. It was really nice of you guys to show so much interest. It makes doing a video an awful lot easier if you know that somebody's going to want to be watching it. So I'm going to start right off the bat. I know that you've seen this one before. This was my very first kit pipe. Not perfect, but I was really happy with it for a first try. And I can tell you, this took about a day and a half. I was in kind of a hurry. You know, your first project like this, you want to get the block home, start whittling away at it, sawing away at it is more like it. So I kind of rushed through it, but I was actually pretty happy with it. To give you an idea of what a block looks like when you pick it up, I think you can see that. Briar block, and of course a straight stem block is a little bit different than a block for a bent pipe. The pipe I'm smoking, I'd love to say I made this pipe, but I ran into a guy on the internet when I was really involved in forums, and we used to go back and forth about different things, and he sent me a personal message one day and he said, "Geez, do you mind if I send you a pipe that I made?" He goes, "I made it just for you." So naturally I said, "Geez, I can't believe it." So he sent me this pipe that he made, and the workmanship is just unbelievable. I was really happy. When I opened it, I just couldn't believe it. And of course, thanked him so many times he probably got sick of hearing from me. But anyway, back to my first kits. I was in my tobacconist shop, and they were running a contest for pipe carving. So I figured, what the heck, you know? And I'd never given it much thought. You go into a pipe shop and you see all these pipes, you figure the factory cranks them out and you don't give it much thought. But people do make their own pipes, and certainly, you know, 300 years ago or before that, there weren't any pipe manufacturers, so people had to learn how to do their own thing. So the pipe contest really got me kind of excited, and I picked up 2 blocks from the tobacconist, and as I said, I was happy with the first pipe that I made, and the second one I decided I wanted to do something a little different, and I made this pipe. I think originally I wanted it to be like Abraham Lincoln or something, but it was in the autumn, and I believe the contest ended around Halloween, so I decided I'd try a Halloween pipe. Now the funny thing about this is part of the rules were that you had to bring the pipe in unsmoked, and I'm sure that that was to keep people from, you know, bringing in other pipes that they had acquired through some other channel, saying that they made them themselves. But I'll tell you, when you make your own pipe and it comes out good enough to smoke, you can't not smoke it. So I think I lasted maybe a day after I made this, and I just had to fill her up and light her up. In case I sound a little stuffed up, I picked up a nasty cold in the last week, so if all of a sudden my nose starts running or I'm hacking away or whatever, I didn't just do a line of Coke or anything like that. I really feel kind of terrible. So, the contest was over. I had done my pipes, never entered them, of course, because I smoked both of them. And I got interested again about a year later. Went back to the tobacconist and I said, "Can you get me some more blocks?" And he was kind of, beating around the bush, and I don't know what it's going to cost or how long it's going to take. So I said, the heck with this. And I found out through a coworker that there was a place in Vermont, and if I can remember, I'll put the link down in the title bar down below. And they told me basically how to get there from where I live. And I thought about it for a while, and one day came along where I didn't have enough to do, so I hopped in the car, drove, I think it was about 2 hours up to Vermont. It was, I think, mid or late October, so it was a beautiful ride. Went up and I actually met the guy that runs the pipe place. Pretty interesting guy. So I picked up 2 more blocks. I picked up a bent, and I came up with this, which I don't know if you can make it out or not, but there is carving in it. I wanted to try my hand at actually doing some fine carving, if you can call it that. It came out really cool, though. I love this pipe. And again, as you probably know by now, I prefer a bend. I will smoke a straight. I love them, especially when I'm busy, reading or even on the internet. But if I had my druthers, I'll take a bend. So that was one of the pipes that I did with that. And again, I wanted to try something creative with the second block. And most of you know I'm a cat person, so I tried to make this a cat. Now, any idiot can tell you that is not a cat. And the more I kept looking at it as I was carving it, and especially with this stem, I said, hey, that's a beaver. And it looks like he's chewing on a tree stump. So that was that one. I love this pipe, and the bottom of it is flat, so it sits really nice on a tabletop. This was a lot of fun to make, even though the cat part of it didn't quite work out. Gotta light my pipe. So I got done with those pipes. Another year went by, and I believe by this time I was on the internet, and I found the place listed, downloaded the order form. I think I even called them up because I had a question about something, and I wanted to try my hand at doing plateau blocks, because I like the look of the rough top. So I ordered 2 of those, and the first one, pretty odd looking pipe, but I like it. You're sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? With a plateau top, at least I want to keep as much of that as I can, because it's just beautiful. It's the top of the burl. So, as I say, you're kind of obligated to do a freehand type of a pipe like this one. That was that one. And then my other plateau was this one here. This is a great smoker. Not that the other one isn't, but this just, you know, it gets along really well with me, and I like that. And I flattened out the bottom on this one as well, because I found with my other one, the beaver pipe there, I love being able to put it down and not having it roll over. So that's that one. You know, I probably could have turned this into a really long video talking about the steps you go through and you know, how I did certain things, but I didn't want to bore anybody, and I hope I didn't bore anybody up to this point. You can get, I forget what I paid for this book, but it is pipe crafting at home, and it goes through everything you need to know. It was probably $14, I think I paid for it, and it's worth every penny of it. So I'll put the link down, and if any of you have any questions or comments, leave them, and you know, I'll try and answer them for you. Thanks to all my new subscribers, and certainly to my good friend Tom, my monk vlog, for his little advertisement there. I was flooded with some subscriptions the next morning, and it was, as somebody else said, I knew something was going on. But anyway, as I say, I hope you're all doing well. My next video is going to be a response to Jay, which I can't wait to do that. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later. Bye.